So, good morning. This is me in my smart working outfit, looking pretty shit, but that's okay. I'm not here to impress anyone. In fact, like my dear friend Ali says, I'm just talking to myself and doing that in front of a camera. So, today is the 4th of May, and I feel pretty shitty after a really bad night's sleep. I got a bit of a sore throat. And yeah, we're approaching the Scorpio full moon, which is tomorrow. And yeah, and I'm kind of waiting for Mercury retrograde to be over because this is just yeah, it's been really harsh couple of weeks, a lot of dealing with past energies, with past people of my life, just more like family work stuff, more than anything, not like past lovers or anything like that. And so, yeah, I thought, what the hell, maybe, my message could resonate with someone out there. So I'm just gonna keep it very simple. I'm just gonna speak my mind as if I was talking to myself, which I kind of normally do, anyways. And I'm not afraid to say that. And in fact, I think, that maybe I'm not talking to myself. Maybe I am just talking to God, and God is the silent listener to every conversation. So there you go. Nobody's crazy when they're talking to themselves. So, yeah, overall, I mean, there's been just a lot of anticipation and hope towards these messages of new beginnings and of blessings coming in and a lot of things. But I am a Libra sun sign and Scorpio moon and Gemini, what's it called, rising or something. um and yeah, I don't know, like, what kind of people can relate to this, but yeah, it's just it hasn't felt like anything has been really coming through, and perhaps a lot of it is due to my own resistance, to my own unableness to resolve my own issues. Yeah, I just feel like there's been a lot of resistance to letting go, even to letting go of things that I know are hurtful to me right now, that are not in alignment with me anymore, that are toxic to me. And even with this knowing, it's still hard to let them go. And I know it's going to take a leap of faith. I know I have to jump into this. I know no one's going to come and save me from an ET ship, or, Jesus is not going to come ringing at my doorbell to say, "Here I am, I'm ready to save you." I just know that it's all going to happen through me. Just that I need to allow more space for things to come in. And so I did pull some cards out today, and it kind of feels like that's the message. Cause, well, the first one that came out was the Sun, which of course is the happiest card in the deck, and I don't really feel like at all in that head space right now, or heart space. Well, of course the heart is always happy, but the head is a different matter. And then I got the Six of Swords, which is again telling me that it's time to move away from my comfort zone, to move into uncharted territory and waters. And that's not easy because there are three people here, but I feel like I'm meant to be doing this alone, which in some case could be me, myself, and I, but I don't think you need to depict that as three separate individuals. So, yeah, maybe I'll be doing this with someone. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like it at this time. Then I got the Ace of Swords, which is always a good signs for divine help. And I've always loved the little crown at the top of the sword. That reminds me that I'm always protected by my angels, my spirit team, my ancestors. It's always a very comforting feeling. Sorry. A little bit under the weather today. Then I got the King of Wands in reverse. And my friend Allie knows that the King of Wands is my Burger King. Which obviously could be the internal masculine, but I don't know. I feel like I'm in a good place of having aligned my internal masculine and feminine energies. So the fact that it's reversed to me kind of says that this is the external masculine. And I got this and I thought that it was for me, but I still feel that this is the external masculine that is still feeling out of the cold, but perhaps trying to find his way back in to his heart. And that's why it's in reverse. And it also came out with the Three of Swords in reverse, which is always the heartbreak card, but if it's in reverse, it feels like it's healing that. And then I also got, so this card, which is a Three of Cups, which is generally a card for celebrations and parties and good times, and it can also mean reunion, but I kind of feel like it's just telling me to go out and have some fun and don't think about anything, don't think about the masculine. Like sometimes I tend to loop on those thoughts, which I know is not healthy for me at this moment because there's already enough obsession going around, and it's not me. It ain't me. It's the Burger King. We also have the Four of Cups, which again, this feels a lot like me at the moment, with the arms crossed, the legs crossed, and it's like, no, I'm not looking at that. Like, I'm not looking at the fresh blessing that is coming in. I just want to focus on the lower cups, on the lower vibrations, on the things that are causing me to be unhappy at this moment, not at peace, not in harmony within. So it feels a little bit like, cheer up, dude. We got my little page friend here who's trying to offer me a pentacle. It's like, come on, I can give you some money so that you can go out and have some fun. And it's funnily enough, I did book I did get some tickets to a beach party for people of 40-year-old and above. And gosh, That is going to be fun. I'm going to so look forward to that. Because, hey, I used to be a party girl in my own time, and, I feel like I'm missing a lot of the fun right now. It feels like my life has gone way too serious, and everything is just so heavy at the moment. And, I wish that I could just escape the matrix or jump out of the matrix or whatever, like a lot of spiritual teachers are saying at the moment, except that I don't really know how that works. Because I feel like the matrix is just an external projection of myself, and so how can I get out of myself? I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. I get what they're kind of saying about not focusing so much on the external or expecting things to happen externally, as I do understand it's an internal process, but at the same time, well, I'd be the first to jump if somebody gave me some kind of code or something to leave this matrix behind and start afresh on new earth or something, but you know, it is what it is. I think it's not gonna happen that way. But for those that believe that, I mean, I'm all in. Like, don't leave me out of the equation. And I continued shuffling for some reason, not that I didn't get enough cards, but and they just came out like they literally fell on the floor like that. And I was like, okay. Obviously, the universe is very chatty this morning. And what did I get? Ta-da! So it's the Lovers in the middle, the Fool, and the Knight of Cups. So obviously there are again a number of ways with which to interpret these. However, I mean, the Lovers is the central theme, and it is to me. Like, I do really resonate with the twin flame journey, but not in the sense of how people think that it's just a romantic thing between two people um who are eternal lovers or whatever. Is To me, my experience has just been um really hard and really difficult and really painful. This person has really been a catalyst to awaken me and push me into seeing things in a different way, and it hasn't been easy. And every time I tried to tell myself that it was something different, I just completely lost it. Completely lost my patience, my motivation. This thing has just been going on for for so many years of back and forth, of in and out, of runner chaser. I really think that this dynamic is a romantic killer more than anything. It's not what people make it out to be. It's not some kind of, oh, you're the chosen ones, and therefore, God is just going to save you and put you on a different planet, and you're going to bring back heaven on earth. Yeah, maybe all of that is true in a sense of being the way showers for others, but no one can deny, if you really are on the twin flame journey, that it's mostly a hero journey of the self, into the self, learning to love the self, of coming into balance with the self, of your allowing for the masculine needs to give space to the feminine, and the feminine needs to allow the masculine to do his thing. And it's very hard in today's world. It's hard because even us feminines are really celebrated when we show masculine traits, I think. So we're celebrated if we're logical, if we're rational, if, we're really motivated and determined and ambitious, all things which I have been. Um, Obviously, like my dad was successful, so I kind of wanted to really study hard and get a career and do all these masculine things, and I completely neglected my feminine side, even though it was always really strong within me, my intuition, my belief in something bigger out there. And ever since I started my awakening 10 years ago, it's just been a process of, I feel like this tree losing all of these leaves of past thoughts and beliefs that were true to the person I was then, but not necessarily are useful to me now. And so it's just a case of rebuilding yourself the way you want it, the way you want to be, not the way you're taught to be, not the way the society wants you to be, not the way that your parents brought you up to be. I have to choose to be me. And if there's one thing I understood, is that I have always understood things before other people, not because I'm the magician or anything. It's simply because I'm more in tune with the vibrations of things and people, and I can detect the truth before others. And so it's not that I used to think that it was me getting it wrong, but in fact it wasn't. It was me getting it right, just way before others would get it. So now I'm kind of understanding that it is what it is. I mean, I have to walk this journey solo and not wait to see what others are experiencing at this time, but just knowing that it's my journey, it's me. And I just saw 1818 on the clock, and I'm a big fan of angel numbers. Well, they do just come to me, and lots of them every day, so I thought I'd mention that. And then we have, so the Fool is obviously taking that leap of faith, is being a little bit childish, a little bit foolish. Yeah, just having more fun with it like children do. And, not, life really needs to come back to a lot more play, and we've turned it into something that I don't think it was ever meant to be this serious and this work focused, and all of a sudden we need to be experts of everything. We need to know better than our doctors, we need to know stuff better than our lawyers, we need to know things better than our governments. It's like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Like, I just want to go back to, doing my piece and trusting others to do their piece. I want to be the fool again. I don't want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a scientist, a virologist, a mathematician, a whatever, because this is all mental stuff. I don't want to be in the mind more than I have to. So, to me now it would be great to just encounter other peoples who want to be the fool, who are not scared about society and what others are going to say and what others are going to tell them, but just who want to be free to be themselves. And if no one else is available, then just keep going. Sooner or later, you're going to meet someone on your path who might offer you a cup. But of course, if the cup doesn't match your energy, then it might not be the right cup. Just keep going until somewhere along the road your cup is going to be filled, because it is God's will. It is divine timing. It is the nature of things, of this new reality. That much I know. So here we go. That's my message for today. And much love and blessings to everyone. Please excuse me for looking the way I do, but this is me. No filters, no bra, no makeup, obviously, no nothing. Just me talking to myself as I would normally do anyways. So much love and blessings. Bye for now.